Hi everybody, Dan here from Canadian Cycling Magazine. Just a quick tip for you. This is something I sit down and do every spring, basically with just to organize my seat bags. I think this is something that's pretty important. You don't want to be left out on the road without the right tools. So in every seat bag I essentially keep the same things. One tube. If I'm doing a long road ride, I'll take an extra tube or a couple extra tubes and throw them in the pocket. But in the seat bag, one tube, a CO2 inflator, as well as an extra cartridge or a couple extra cartridges depending on how much space you've got. Two tire levers. I like to use these Tax ones. They're available in pretty much every bike store in Canada, and I find they work really, really well. They're super cheap. I keep two of them. I've never had a hard time getting any tire off using only two of them. Nice and small and nice and light. Multi-tool, depending on the type of riding you're doing. I use a bigger one for my mountain bikes, especially for if I'm just going out on long rides. This one has a chain tool on it, which I think is important for those long rides where you're going to be away from civilization for a while. For the road bike, I like something a lot smaller, nice and light. This one happens to be made by Pro. Again, super light, just enough tools to get you by. The other thing I usually do is throw a couple of bucks in the seat bag, throw a loonie or a toonie in there, just in case you have to make a phone call and you don't have a cell phone or something on you. It's just nice to have a little bit on you. The other thing is a chain connecting tool. These things are super small. You can squeeze them into any seat bag, and if you happen to break a chain, at least you got a way to reconnect it quickly. And the last thing, and I think this is really important, is in every seat bag I keep a piece of paper with my name, my address, and emergency contact information. Takes no time to do this, to throw it in your seat bag, doesn't take any space, but obviously it's a big help in case something happens out on the road. And it stops you from having to carry a driver's license or something with you on every ride. So anyways, this is what I do. Whatever works for you. It's just a good idea to kind of get all this stuff together at once, and then you're done with it for the season.